Hello guys, and welcome to another edition of Big Tech GH on Tech Focus 24. My name is Sami Dowura. Today, I want to talk to us about something very important. Airtime loot. Now, I believe that some of you have started getting some confirmation messages on your phone which you did not ask for, particularly on MTN. I'll come and talk about Vodafone and Airtel very soon. But particularly on MTN, some of you have started getting confirmation messages. A message will come. Now I'm going to read an example to you, which I personally got. It says that, Lord, thank you for your request for recreo games. And you will be charged 0.52 Ghana cedis or 52 pesos. That's what it is. Please reply yes, 1 yes, or 2 no. Now this is a kind of message my friend Ebenezer, who used to work at GBC, also got this. Here is what he got. He also got, thank you for your request, also on MTN, for challenges arena daily. You will be charged 0.52 pesos. Again, the same thing, 0.52 Ghana cedis. Please reply 1 yes, 2 no. So you see, this is the kind of message that if they are about to sign you on to any subscription, paid subscription, like this one's like 52 pesos, or what we call value-added service, then you will get this message. Why? Because MTN Ghana has actually gotten their gatekeeping right. So when you see this message, although it looks like it's a nuisance, but it is rather a sign that MTN is actually protecting you and I. Let's get it correctly, because otherwise we will think that, oh, I didn't request. Yes, you didn't request for it, but the message has come to you. It means that if MTN wasn't keeping the gate, these people would have signed you on. They would have signed you on without you knowing, and then they will start stealing your money, and they will pretend as if it was MTN who did it. But because MTN has, gotten their gatekeeping right, so they actually send you a message to confirm whether indeed you requested for it. So clearly, and a lot of people, like in my case, I never requested for it, but they said the things, they thank you for requesting, which is a lie. But formally, they would have signed me on without me requesting. The same thing they did to Ebenezer. And listen, in my own, this recreo game, I saw another message on my wife's Airtel Tigo. That one, they signed their own. This is the same recreo games. And it is a sign that Airtel Tigo is not keeping their gate well. Because if they were keeping their gate, these recreo games people wouldn't have been able to sign my wife on Airtel Tigo. But you see, because they wanted to try it on me on MTN, because they are keeping their gate, they've stopped them. So they now send me a message to accept and say yes or no. And I said no. You see, I said no. Why? Because MTN has said skipping the gate. And the same thing. So I had to educate my friend, senior colleague, Ebenezer, that look, this thing you have seen, even though it's a nuisance, it is rather MTN's way of protecting you. So it shows you clearly, said the vast players, they are the thieves. The vast providers, they are the thieves. They are the looters. They are the criminals. Because stealing is a crime. And let me give you another reason why I believe and I know that MTN is actually keeping the gate for us. I know one company, listen very carefully. I know one company that is a vast service provider. I don't want to mention their name because they shared some of this information with me in confidence. And they shared it with me without knowing that they were giving me information to understand that MTN is actually protecting us. They told me that they have set up 7 of these vast service providers, like one company, but they have got 7 products, 7 value-added service products. And according to them, please listen very carefully. According to them, they were making like net, not gross, but net every month about 90,000, like 90,000 minimum of 90,000 for each of them. Minimum of 90,000 for each of them. 9 times 7 is what? 63, right? So that, in other words, from the 7, they were making at least 630,000 Ghana cedis every single month. And this was before MTN started keeping the gate on our behalf. So they were making all these monies on MTN. 630 Ghana cedis, stealing our airtime, pretending as if we have asked for the service, and then they will be sending it to us. And then they will be stealing our monies. They would have paid whatever they were paying for, because of course the airtime is for MTN anyway. So MTN will pay, they'll be paying them 630,000 every single month, free money. Because for most of the services that they'll be earning that money, we are not using it anyway. Free money. And they told me that for some time now, that revenue flow has been cut off because MTN system, they've set up the system so that now they cannot even be getting that money anymore. And so they said that the vast space has telling now that it is sport. Oh, those are their words. I don't want to mention their names. As I'm talking, if they are watching this video, they know that they are the ones I'm talking about. They know it. They know. 90,000 for one every month times 7, 630,000 they were taking from us. But MTN has now set up their gatekeeping, system very well, and they have been stopped. So those of us who used to think that, oh, it is MTN or is the telco that is doing us in, I keep saying that yes, there may be people inside the telco who are party to all this fraud that is going on. Yeah, oh yes. Yes, there may be people in there. Because I always will mention to you that my TurboNet was signed on. And when I called the VAS service provider, they told me that MTN sent it to them. And I don't think MTN as a company sanctioned it, but somebody at MTN sent my TurboNet number to them to sign me on. So I'm telling you that MTN as a company now has actually set up their gatekeeping strongly. And they are protecting us now. So if you get these messages, even though you didn't request for it, know that it is rather MTN's way of protecting you. Now, like I said, Airtel, Tigo, and Vodafone, we are looking at them. Because till date, when vast players try to sign people on Vodafone and Airtel, Tigo, they sign them on without the people knowing. So please, Vodafone, Airtel, Tigo, we want you to also wake up, set up your gatekeeping well, and protect your customers. Protect your customers. So guys, when we get these messages, please know that you are rather being protected. That's why you are getting the message. But we are looking at NCA to now begin to wake up and even begin to sanction people who send us message pretending as if we have requested for something. It is very important because they themselves in their directive said that such messages should not even be sent to people who have not made requests. So now it is the ball is in the court of the NCA. That when we begin to report some of these things, that we are getting messages to say that we have requested for something that we've not requested for. NCA must begin to act. Because MTN in particular has done their part. They are protecting us. So NCA must begin to act on those value-added service providers because the short codes are given to them by NCA directly. So they know them. NCA knows them. NCA knows them. So let's be educated and know that we are not being protected. And the vast players are losing money. They are losing money now. But Vodafone and Airtel Tigo are still exposed. And we are saying it so that they also wake up. If they don't know what MTN is using, they should learn. Because in this industry, it's not just about competition. There's something we call co-opetition. So clean up the system. Let's all clean up the system together. So you can go and learn from MTN and also implement and then protect your customers. We'll end it here. God bless you.